It took me 10 years to watch this movie. The Odyssey 2026. Let's talk about this movie, man. Let's get right to the point. First and foremost, the first category of this movie review grading system is the acting. Okay, that is the first category. Now, here's the thing about the acting. There are so many actors in this movie. It is going to be literally impossible for me to talk about every single one of them or name every single one of them. So I'll just briefly give you a simple answer. The acting in this movie is incredible. Every single actor absolutely gave it 100% in this movie. You can tell. But more specifically, I want to talk about the main character, the one person who carried the entire movie for me, ladies and gentlemen, Matt Damon. Matt Damon's character, he did such an unbelievable job, such an unbelievable job playing the king. So he did such an unbelievable job. His acting skills were amazing. The acting earns a star from me. The second category in this movie review grading system is the plot. The plot is very easy to understand. It's straightforward. It's about a king that takes him 10 years to get back home to his family after a war. It takes a king 10 years to get back to his family. And that's it. That is all the movie is. The movie is about Matt Damon's character trying to get back home to his family while battling mystical creatures and magical creatures and so on and so forth. So the plot is very easy, super simple to understand. The plot earns a star from me as well. Now let's move on to the third category. The third category is the cinematography. The cinematography in this movie was breathtaking. There were some really good shots in this scene, as well as the lighting. There were some really good the lighting was excellent in this movie, and the cinematography is one of the reasons why I wanted to go and watch this movie, because the trailer itself had some really nice cinematography shots in it, and the movie itself has way more incredible cinematic shots. The lighting was great, the camera angles were perfect. So that being said, the cinematography is going to earn a star as well. That's 3 stars from this movie. The next category, the fourth category, is the pacing. This is where the movie struggles. The movie struggles with the pacing. This is just my opinion here. This movie is 2 hours and 52 minutes. It's 8 minutes short of being 3 hours. Now, Christopher Nolan has been known to do really long films. The Dark Knight, he actually directed that one, and The Dark Knight was actually, the pacing was smooth there. Here's the thing about a long movie, and I've said this before and I'll say it again. The longer you make a movie, the more of a risk that you run with the pacing. Because the longer the movie is, the more precise the pacing has to be, the more precise the pacing has to work. Otherwise, you're going to get very bored. You're going to be falling asleep during the movie, dozing off. And the pacing is where this movie struggles for me. The pacing was very slow. Well, not very slow. I'm gonna be honest here. It wasn't very slow, but it was slow. There were scenes that just kind of dragged along a little too much. The pacing got away from Christopher Nolan in this movie for sure. I was in that theater, and I can't even tell you how many people got up to either, I don't know if they went to go get popcorn or go to the restroom or whatever it is, but I can't even tell you how many people walked out of the movie and then came back in. It was just ridiculous. The pacing did not work for me in this movie, so the pacing is not going to earn a star. Okay? The fifth and final category is the music. The music was incredible, man. If I'm being honest with you, the pacing might not have worked, but the music was incredible. It did enhance every emotional scene in this movie, as well as other tense scenes, especially the epic finale of the movie, the very final, the climax scene, the climactic scene, I guess. It absolutely enhanced the final scene. It was very tense, that final scene. So the music absolutely earns a star from me. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. The Odyssey earns a total of 4 out of 5 stars. So, The Odyssey, is it A, worth seeing in theaters, B, rented on streaming services, or C, don't waste your time? The answer is B, rent it on streaming services. Ladies and gentlemen, the only reason why I say you should rent it and not worth seeing in theaters is because of the pacing of this movie. The pacing is just awfully slow for me. So if I had to make a recommendation, I'd say rent it for like $3.99 or even $4. That being said, I'm David Starks. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time for another movie review. Take care.